Gotta kick him out. Guardian strike for the heart of the facility. And Miqo'te spearheads their charge. Let's be swift in our pursuit. You guys got that one, right? Miqo'te himself is here. After him. Nope, Orange is taking that one. Okay. There, it's Van Hydrus.
In the name of the Emperor!
What? Ah! Hey, this is Cryle. Cryle needs you. Go. I'll stand guard over Cryle. Must keep Logatus from his prize. Ah, so this is where they've been hiding the good music. Okay. Am I supposed to be... Did I go completely the wrong way? I think I got completely turned around. Oh well, more time with this music. I'm not encountering any enemies, therefore I must be going the wrong way. Quickly, inside the barrier, blah blah blah, self-detonate. Y'shtola says no. Central laboratory should be up ahead. Let's hurry along, shall we? Now that I'm going in the right direction instead of running all the way back to the entrance. After the legatus. Still they come. Press on, Archon. I will handle this. I've exposed the bones of their work. Now to extract the marrow. Even in the moment of my triumph, you persist in your misguided crusade. So be it. I shall present my prize to the Emperor alongside your head. Let me guess, if I don't deal with these, they're gonna cause major problems.
Can you withstand this?
He's gonna go off at the end of this.
There is nowhere to run.
Oh, there is.
Can you withstand this?
Can you?
Can you withstand this?
Your fires are annoying. Can I have one? I want one.
Enough.
Let me fight. You done? Oh, was that it? Okay, but like seriously, can I have one? Dude, that was like a tiger made of fire. I need it. Arkham. Tumulus is on breach then? Trial. My wounds will not slow my blade should you seek to bar my path. Slay me, no doubt, but it would be your final act. You touch her, I hurt you. Madness afflicts you, Eorzean fools. The Emperor desires a means to shackle the Ions and their destructive appetites. Why do you rail against your own salvation? It's not for man to wield such power. The primal energy your Emperor seeks to contain would be as kindling waiting for a spark. Get not the White Raven, Legatus. Like thee, he presumed to wield the power of Allag, and invited the calamity in so doing. The star's fate is too important to be decided by any one man. A warmongering savage, least of all. Have care, boy. You speak of my Emperor. But dying here in defense of his honor will not further his cause. What is it with people in flashbangs today? Well, they appear not to be dead. Ow. Trial. I may have cracked a rib or two, but I'll be fine. Honestly. Foes gave no quarter. Adonokal High stinted in his defense of thee. Thou mayst be certain my hurts would be far worse. I could do no less. Mistress Kryle is here at my behest, after all. The secrets of Allag are safe for the present, though 'tis doubtful the Legatus will return to Garlemald till the prize he coveteth lieth in his grasp. Then we must redouble our efforts to protect this place. Kryle and I will place additional seals upon the tomolith. Unukal High. Appreciate you staying at my side. Thank you. 'Twas not. Oh, please. It's a good deal more than that, and you know it. Now let me help you. When a woman thanks you for saving her life, the customary response is, "You're welcome." You are welcome. Oh, Orianja, are the new wards already in place? Colleagues yet toil upon their enchantments. Come upon thee in secret, that I might question thee outside their hearing. Question me. I don't speak with the one who undid my subtle magecraft. You invited an Imperial Legatus into this facility in hopes of engineering the man's demise at the hands of the Warrior of Light. You accuse me of masterminding this day's events. Yeah. The plan may have been thy master's, but the deed was thine. Thought its lure the Legatus of the 6th Legion into a trap from which he was not intended to emerge. 'Tis plain to me now that thy seeming opportunism in proposing his elimination was feigned, and that his death was the object of thy plan. From the first. Do you have proof of this? Thine own words betrayed thee. Thou didst speak of the Empire's desire to claim the Genesis expression, the existence of which even the learned Mistress Cryo was ignorant. Whence, then, did the Legatus come by such definitive knowledge? Then there is the matter of mine unraveled ward. None save one possessed of another worldly gift could have so swiftly effected its dissolution. Know thee of another blessed with such? Assuming these accusations have merit, what then? Full many times and oft doth the pursuit of truth lead men down darkened paths. I take no issue with thy purpose. 'Tis but thy method I would call into question. In the Garlean Empire we have a common foe. Hadst thou deigned to share thine intentions with Archon or Mistress Cryo, 'tis like that we would have closed the trap with less risk to life, and more success. Nope. Wrong button. So to use the most dangerous secrets of Allah as bait. Who among you would agree to such a reckless plan? None, and with good cause. Irrespective, thou wert remiss in thy duty to thy comrades. I note with some disappointment that in matters concerning the primals, and those who would control them, the cold rationality on which thou dost so pridest thyself is conspicuous by its absence. Know that the salvation of this star is an end too vast for any one of us to accomplish alone. Shouldst thou fail to trust in thy comrades, I foresee thy actions precipitating some terrible misfortune. My sincerest apologies, Archon. Orion J is correct in his suspicions. It was I who orchestrated this encounter with the Empire. I would ask that thou forgive and Ukalahai this transgression, and keep mention of it from Mistress Cryo. 'Twould be a pity for one foolish decision to wither their budding camaraderie ere it had a chance to bloom. There you are, you rotten idler. When Shikola realized we were struggling with the words alone, she was absolutely livid. Never mind the mooring triad. I have awoken Archon Y'shtola's tempestuous wrath. In supplicant mood shall I return at once, and there atone for mine indolence. Come, Archon. It is time we return to the Rising Stones. So many returns to the Rising Stones, buddy. Can't we just have our conversations here? You're just gonna send me back here. Once again, I must apologize for acting without your consent or counsel. As a gesture of repentance and a sign of good faith, allow me to share something of myself with you. As Oriander suggested, I possess the gift of the Echo, though it is of a nature different from yours. Regardless, I would use my gift for the selfsame purpose, the salvation of this star, and nothing poses a greater threat to the world than the proliferation of primal harnessing technology. This I know only too well. What I am about to divulge concerns the fate of the Another Star entirely. In this other world, the magic was devised that allowed the realm's champions to use a stone known as Auracite to contain the power of primals. So armed, these heroic souls conquered god after god, oblivious to their weapons' fatal imperfection. Propensity to bleed primal energies. And with each victory, the heroes changed, transforming at last into fiends of endless appetite. Insatiable in their hunger for aether, they ultimately went to war over the star's ever-dwindling life force. Fought until there was nothing left. Thus, as Oriander so astutely observed, when I am faced with those who rush to embrace power unchecked, I lose all semblance of rationality. I know that my master, too, cares deeply about the fate of the star. I am his servant, his instrument, sent to ensure that the same tragedy does not consume another world. Warrior of Light, if this world is to survive, we must needs move forward with our plan. Another pillar of the warring triad must be toppled. The question of which has already been answered. Following our encounter with the Legatus, Arcanishtola detected erratic etheric waveforms emanating from the sector containing the icon Sophia, known simply as the Goddess in former times. Such readings can only mean one thing. She is close to awakening. Let us return to Osislaw forthwith and put an end to this primal deity, lest she rise again in all her terrible glory. Oh my god, I had no idea you were just gonna send me right back to Osislaw. Up and up and up. We're high enough now. That was a whole lot of uppies. You appear to be the first to arrive. Shall we await our colleagues here? Do I have another choice? The 6th Legion have returned. Archon, Unoklo High. We're under attack. Ristol and Orange have engaged the foe not far from here. you. Ha! Rarely is my shield thus tested. It would seem the Alagars have not been lax in their recruitment. You so. Mayhap you are merely withered whilst you lay idle. Still your tongues. We have stalled them long enough. With scales in hand, the goddess shall arise, and righteously capped off her cursed pale, that she with wrathful Worm King at her side might judge and thence bring balance unto all. Hear my words in despair, Alagans. Our goddess is awoken. Your civilization has birthed the instruments of its own undoing. Who are you? It is well that you're here, Archon. Should like to know what our assailants were saying. You understand their words, did you not? The Mericidian dialect, if mine ears do not deceive, though one which bears scant resemblance to any spoken in recent times. As for our antagonist's meaning, I do gladly defer to those blessed with the echo. Oh wait, I have a babblefish? Because of the echo? One with the shield seemed to think we were Alagans. He recited what sounded like a verse of prophecy, then claimed that their goddess is awoken. Is that about right, Archon? I'd assume that this deity of theirs is the very icon we've come to topple. Aye. From their tongue, their words, and their attire, it is like that our antagonists were Mericidian, thralls of the goddess Sophia and victims of the Alagans' incursions. If, as Kyle claimeth, they thought us agents of Alag, 'tis little wonder that they sought to bring us low. You suggest that Sophia's servants have been liberated for their containment? We have no choice but to accept word of her awakening as truth. Gods help us. The Warring Triad have proven formidable enough when we've roused them with a fraction of their true strength. Should Sophia break free at the peak of her powers, Archon and his friends won't stand a chance. Just be about it then. Archon, Cryo, Unukalai, the three of you will make directly for Sophia's containment facility. Oranje and I will do what we can to occupy the Icon's thralls. Mistress Kryle, do you perchance recall the words of the prophecy in its entirety? Let me see. I believe it was, with scales in hand the goddess shall arise, and rightfully cast off her cursed veil, that she with wrathful Worm King at her side might judge and thence bring balance unto all. Okay. We have the second of the Warring Triad unlocked.